So this year we're kicking off the awards with a first of its kind, a Lifetime Achievement Award. So I am honored now to present Ruth Novak and to invite the next generation of STEM college students and Janine Mueller on stage to help present this award.
As part of this year's Women Tech Awards, we are excited to honor Ruth Novak, a trailblazer for women in technology. No resume or bio could do justice to all Ruth has done for aerospace, defense systems, space exploration, women in tech, girls in STEM, or the technology industry as a whole. She was a leading figure in her field at a time when women were rare, a brilliant mathematician, physicist, and statistician, and a champion of education and opportunities for girls. Her work and life have quite literally changed the world. Starting in 1960, after she finished her master's degree in mathematics, Ruth worked for many years in technology and aerospace. She rose from supervisor to vice president of Navy programs, designed rocket motors and boosters for tactical, strategic, and space missiles, and developed guidance and navigation systems for the lunar lander. Her work spanned several companies, including Hercules and Orbital ATK, where she oversaw the transition from defense systems development in the Cold War to space exploration in the space race. Ruth also served as a board member in several technology organizations and co-founded STEM education advocacy groups, extending her expertise and leadership into everything from GPS navigation systems to inspiring middle school students. Though she retired years ago, many aspects of the aerospace field are still shaped by the work she did in these organizations. Ruth did all of this in an era when women were the exception, not the norm, when some companies wouldn't consider hiring a woman, and when she was usually the only woman in the room. But this did not stop Ruth, or even make her hesitate. When one colleague in a math class said, "You know, Ruth, you can't feed a husband XY to the square," Ruth replied, "That's okay, I'll just feed him pie." Ruth has received many awards for her work, including honorary doctorates from 2 schools, Woman of Achievement from the Utah Federation of Business and Professional Women's Clubs, and the Governor's Medal in Science and Technology Award, to name a few. All these recognitions are deserved, and yet none is adequate to thank and recognize all she has done for technology, aerospace, and women or girls. On behalf of our technology community, and to honor her countless contributions and thank her for trailblazing a path that millions of women and girls have followed, we are pleased to present Ruth Novak this Lifetime Achievement Award.
Hi, my name is Janine Mueller, and I am proud to sit on the ARCS Foundation Utah Chapter Board with one of its founding members, Ruth Novak. Ruth epitomizes so many things to me, and ARCS epitomizes Ruth. We are an organization that supports women, technology, and education through providing funds. Thank you. Through providing funds to doctoral candidates at the University of Utah in engineering and in medicine. I met Ruth 35 years ago in the West Desert.
It's been that long.
It's been that long. In the Decoy test range, getting to test the first D5 first-stage ballistic missile. I was a summer intern working on a crew that was all men, and I saw a group of people walking towards us in suits, all men save one. It was government officials, aerospace executives, military officers, and Ruth. And she was in charge. So So I turned to the crew, which was all men. I said, "Who is that?" And they said, "Oh, that's Ruth Novak. She's the vice president of Navy programs, and she is one tough, smart lady." Ruth was kind enough to talk to us that day and to tell us how important that test of that missile was and how important what we did was to its success. When she walked away, I thought, wow, women can make it in aerospace. That might be really obvious to you today. That was not obvious to a teenager in the 1980s. Ruth went on to retire, and she taught us so many lessons as she worked at boards and advisory panels for companies like the Aerospace Corporation and developed STEM programs for women like Expanding Your Horizons. What she taught me was technical rigor matters, ethical leadership matters, personal integrity matters, service matters. She has changed my life, and she has been a trailblazer that has created pathways for all of us. And she continues to inspire young professionals and students, which is why some of us, of our past student award recipients, are here to help. I am proud and pleased to stand next to her, call her friend.
Oh my heavens.
And it's heavy, watch out. And present her with this award. Congratulations. Thank you.
What can I say after that? Anyway, I'm overwhelmed, and I really appreciate this opportunity, and all I got to say is thank you.